Hey guys, Nicole here. So I just wanted to do a quick video about some resources that you can use when you're starting this journey. So it can be very overwhelming. There's a lot of information out there. Hopefully, if you're on my team or whoever's team you're on, hopefully they've given you some access to maybe some Facebook groups. I know we have two Facebook groups, and then there's also two more if you're interested in the business part. So there's actually four directly like in our group. And most teams have Facebook pages where you can ask questions and you can get lots of good information. That's always a good resource. But I wanted to show you some other kind of random resources that I have. Not random, but like some of it's random because I just bought some stuff from another Young Living gal that was kind of downsizing her books and things like that. And so I wanted to show you kind of what I have, resources I have used, resources that are waiting for me to use them that I'm excited about, and just kind of want to show you there's kind of a lot of really fun things out there, whether you just want to learn about the oils or whether you want to learn about the oils and the business, because the business is such a great opportunity. And I'm sure that there's more out there. But I just wanted to show you what I had because I was cleaning my room and I had this big old stack of books. I'm like, I need to read these and go through some of these again. And so I'm like, well, I'll do a video about them. So, like I said, Facebook groups are great. You know, obviously asking questions to whoever signed you up, that kind of thing is a great resource. Also, some resources that have been really helpful for me personally. I listen to a podcast. I love to listen to podcasts. We recently just moved, but before this last year, we lived 30 minutes away from where our kids went to school and where I worked. And so I was in the car all the time. And then it was another 45 minutes away to go to the town where my girls went to dance class. So I was in the car a lot, and not as much now, but I really got addicted to podcasts because I had so much time in the car. I got sick of music and loved to like be listening to something that can make me think. And so I came across the Essential Oil Revolution from Samantha Lee Wright. She has it's a really good podcast. It's very thorough. She has lots, I think over maybe 150 episodes around there, all covering different topics, covering specific oils. She's a Young Living user. Very good podcast. I encourage you to listen to that. I actually resource her podcast a lot in my classes because they're so thorough and so good. Lindsay Elmore, E-L-M-O-R-E, is on Facebook, and I know she has her own site that you can, I think, pay extra for. It's called The Club, which I'm not part of, but she also provides a lot of good free content on Facebook and on Instagram. She's a really great resource. She's a pharmacist. She's very, very well educated in the oils and the science and the chemistry behind them. So if that's like your thing, which is not really my thing, but I appreciate it because I want to be able to answer those questions. I want to be able to understand it, even if it's on a very basic level. Chemistry was not my thing. But she puts it in layman's terms and makes it make sense. And a lot of times she will kind of talk about, there's like a viral story going around, like that's negative or just misrepresents oils in general. She'll often she'll kind of approach those issues and do videos and stuff on them. It's very, very educating. She's very good. Dr. Jim Bob Hagerton is also another one that's very good. He has a YouTube channel and Facebook page. Dr. Doug Corrigan is again, if you're very interested in like the chemistry of everything, very good resource. And he is where you can get extra paid content as well, but he also gives a lot of information on Facebook. And I think I'm sure that they all have websites, individual websites too, with blogs and links and that kind of thing. So just a few. I'm sure that I know that there's a ton more. Those are ones that I really consistently seem to go to. First, I go to my groups, and then I just kind of tinker with those other resources and listen and read, and they come up on my Facebook page, timeline, and just some very good resources. So Okay, so now books and things. So if you join Young Living, I would heavily encourage you to get from Life Science Publishing. It's discoverlsp.com, and they also have lots of these things you can get there. They have this desk reference, or I'm sorry, this pocket reference, which is really good. This is what I started out with. My first couple, maybe 2 years, I used this, and it's so nice. Has lots of great information. You can search by oil, you can search by issue, it has, you know, lots of, just lots and lots of information in there. Very good resource. But even better than this is usually around 20 bucks. Is this guy. And this is usually around 45, but it's so, I think it's about right. It's so worth the extra money. This is a desk reference, and it's huge. It has so much good information. And, I mean, you can look up so many things in so many ways, but it's full of lots of great information about Young Living specific essential oils and their products. So they'll update them every few years to kind of add in the stuff that they've added to their, I'm sorry, I'm really staticky today. So those are, I'd say the desk references is ideal, but at least have one of them on hand because they are so good to be able to just look up something really quick. And that's how you learn. That's how I learned. I'm like, I'm just going to look it up. And so I'd look it up and say, oh, this oil is good for this, this, and this. And then I would say, oh, I didn't know that. And then that goes into your brain, and then you know that for the future. So just a lot of this is just having to figure out what works for you. And you can learn so much from reading and listening to people and talking to people and watching videos. But some of it, guys, is you're just going to have to dig in. You're just going to have to, you know, Google's good. There's, what's the PubMed, P-U-B-M-E-D. They're like published medical journals. You can get on there if you like that kind of very detailed scientific medical language. You can look up stuff on that. Google, you know, there's lots out there. Some of it good, some of it bad, some of it like not correct. So this is just a good way to just really dig in and teach yourself, because that's what I did. I just got the oils and I'm like, huh, this is kind of fun. And so I just got in there and I just started researching myself and learning and figuring things out. And once you start hearing kind of the same bits of information about the different oils, then it just kind of gets ingrained, like, oh yeah, this is what this is good for. So when you're ready to use that oil, or you have an issue come up and say, oh yeah, I've heard like 15 times that this is a good oil for that, then it's there. Okay, so that's really good. Then these have been awesome for me. When I was just tinkering around, when I was buying my desk reference, at the Life Science website, the discoverlsp.com, I came across all these fun books, and they're like $4 or $5 a piece, and they're just these cute little books. And sometimes I'll give these away to my new members, with like recipes. So if you are at a place where you want to start switching and ditching, and you want to start making some of your own stuff using the oils, I do a mix of both. I order some stuff directly from Young Living that they've already made, and then some stuff I make. So like I make my own laundry detergent, but I'll use their Thieves laundry detergent as part of my what I make, and it lasts a lot longer. Or sometimes I'll make my own just from scratch. It just depends. But these are so fun because these are great recipes. Some of them come with like labels. So if you get the spray bottles, and which they also have those as well, the bottles and the roller bottles and the spray bottles. These are great recipes on how to use those and use your oils with either distilled water or maybe witch hazel. You might have to get a couple other ingredients, but all kinds of fun DIY in here. Diffuser blends, recipes, for body care, house care. Very good. So these are so good. Like this focuses on different seasons, some recipes, seasonal recipes, chemical-free home. So good. 150 uses. This is Essential Family, so it goes through different parts, you know, like things for dad, things for mom, things for the kids, like essential oil based Play-Doh, that kind of stuff. Okay, so you have all kinds of fun recipes. DIY Naturally, again, this is more focused on home. Lifestyle, so kind of a mix of everything. Home and spa recipes, so if you want to treat yourself. More chemical-free home. And then essential cleaning, so cleaning using essential oils. So I love these books. Whenever one comes out, I grab it. It's so good. So those are great. And then some other books I haven't spent a ton of time in yet, but I just kind of looked at, and they've been recommended multiple times. And so some of them I use just as a resource, so I grab it if I need it. But some of these I'm trying to like actually just read as for information. One that you're going to hear a lot is Releasing Emotional Patterns with Essential Oils from Dr. Carolyn Mine. She's, I know, been on the podcast a couple times that I talked about earlier. She's resourced a lot because it's very detailed and great. It's about how to go about, and I'm going to really look at this week because I'm doing a Facebook class on this coming Sunday night. Now, I know I'm on YouTube, so that may be over, but I'm doing a class on using essential oils for emotions. So I'm really going to be kind of checking this book out this week, actually, really getting into it. But just a really good way to teach yourself how to handle emotions, because you don't want to stifle them or hide them. You want to deal with them, but essential oils can help with that. So this book is great for that. And then this is also one that have been recommended is Inner Transformations Using Essential Oils, Powerful Cleansing Protocols for Increased Energy and More Radiant Health. So this talks about ways that you can kind of detox your body, how to do that, how to do it seasonally, and why, and how that will help you, because detoxing your body is a very good thing to do because your body's going to use essential oils in a much more efficient way if you don't have a bunch of gunk in your body. So this is a really good one for that. It talks about all kinds of good stuff. So specific issues, specific they don't have, I guess they don't have to deal with all the things we have to deal with compliance. And so you can like look at here and say, oh, here's a specific issue and how to deal with that. But it talks about general, like the different organs of your body, and it talks about a lot of really great stuff. So that's a good one. This one, okay, so this is the first one I actually bought because this was of great importance to me, is Healing Oils of the Bible. You can tell it's not in the best of shape because I tend to read in the bath, and I got some water on it, but I haven't gotten through very much of this yet. I really want to like sit down and just take all this in. But this really focuses on essential oils and how they are given to us by God, their documentation in the Bible. And so this is another really good resource as well. One that I don't know if I got this, I must have gotten this, ordered this. This is called Healing Oils, 500 Formulas for Aromatherapy. So it's Carol Schiller, it's Carol and David, I think it's Schiller. So they're just some really fun, just ideas and ways to use your oils. There's lots of different recipes in here. Now, this isn't Young Living specific, so it has some oils in here that like Young Living doesn't have or that are maybe different. But a lot of them are pretty similar. So anyway, so that's another one. Okay. So then what I just started using this year there are a couple different planners out there that are specific to running an essential oil business. So if you're interested in the business part, the one I am using, and I really like it, is called Bloom 2019. Let me see if I can remember who it is by. Oh crap. I don't remember her name. I'm so sorry. Oh, here it is, maybe. Oh, it's at, looks like madesimplypure.com. But I know that there's a gal that like created this, and I can't think of her name. But if you go to that website, you'll find out. I really like it. It just takes you week by week, month to month. You fill in your information, your numbers, your goals, your prospects, things like that. People that you want, that you want to contact, and just goals. Even like if you want to just, education goals for yourself or that kind of thing. And so it's a really nice planner. I really, really appreciated this. Another one, and I actually only have this because I bought a package deal from a Young Living member that was just downsizing some of her stuff. And this is a diamond workbook. This is by, I can picture her. Bethany Shipley. And this is a quarterly planner, so you would need to get a new one quarterly, and it's also very nice. Like it's laid out really nicely. It's nice and big, and it has great checklists for you and what to do. My issue just is I don't know that I want to buy a new planner quarterly. I think I kind of just want one for the whole year, but I'm gonna just tinker with this too and just see kind of how I feel about both of them together. And then, I'll use it. I have it. So a couple other books that I just got that I've heard great things about, or that I'm just going to use, for my own personal growth and for learning about the business. This, is called ULA, Find Balance in an Unbalanced World. I've actually wanted this book. So I was excited when I saw it in this package deal that I got, because I do have all the ULA oils. It's a group of oils that all start with the letter F. I won't remember them all probably. There's finance, field, fun, family, faith. There's also ULA Grow. I'm sure I am missing something. Fun, friends. Anyway, so the whole purpose of it is balance, okay? Is to use these oils to find balance amongst all those things. So I've been really wanting to read this book, which is what that oil line is based off of. They're called the ULA Guys. It's two guys, and they ride around the country in this, I think it's a van or an RV. It's called it's a bus called the ULA Bus, I think. Anyway, so I'm super excited to read this because I've been wanting to. I've heard them speak a couple times, and I've been wanting to read that book. Some other resources I got that I don't know if they're good or bad, but I know I recognize the name Amanda Uribe as, being a very good leader. And, oh no, that's the gal that did the planner. That's her name. I'm almost positive, because this is from madesimplypure.com as well. I'm almost positive that planner is from Amanda Uribe. And so this is a book, I haven't even looked at it yet. I just got it. It's called Grow, Seeds of Wisdom for Budding Leaders. So that will be kind of more of a self-improvement kind of become a leader kind of book. So I'm excited for that. Self-growth is always a good thing if you're looking to grow any kind of business. I am a business owner already, and so I get it. This is a different kind of business for me, and so I have some things I need to learn and work on as well. And then I do have this Sarah Harnish game plan. I think I have the book somewhere, but this is a live, so it must have been a talk from her. I'm going to check that out. Sarah Robbins, Rock Your Network Marketing Business. So there's lots of really great products out there if you want to run this as a business. And I never thought I would be part of a multi-level marketing business. A lot of us have had negative experiences with them. We think it's a pyramid scheme. All that kind of stuff kind of gets put out there in your head when you hear it. Young Living is such a great company. It's such a great company. And I've been nothing but impressed with them for the last 4 years. I'm super excited to get the business part of it going. I didn't know I would do that at first. I just wanted to use the oils. And now I'm passionate enough about the business that it's something that I want to do. And I'm not a salesperson. Like, that's not what this is about. I want to educate and I want to show people how great these can be for the health of you and your family. My husband's a sales rep. That's like his thing. So, and that's, I think, why we're together, is because like it just takes a different, well, it kind of does and it kind of doesn't. You know, it's a different skill set. He has a skill set that I don't have. And so, and that's okay. Because that's not how I'm going to go about this. I don't want to be a salesperson. I want to be an educator. I want to be a person who cares and wants to help people get on a healthier path for their life, whether it's physically, emotionally, which is actually all of the above, in all honesty. So anyway, so I have some things I need to learn, just because it's kind of you know, I've started my own business, I've built my own business, and I'm good at like creating all the different processes to do that, but this is kind of a different thing. So, but it's exciting, it's fun, it's new, I love it. So part of that journey is one of the books I got in that kind of grouping of books I bought from somebody off of Facebook and I'm so excited about this because this really has to be the focus of why I do what I do. 21 Days of Prayer for My Business. And I love this because this is from Monique McLean, who's I think a Royal Crown Diamond. And I'm, you know, obviously I think she built this for people running an essential oil business, but this will really, for me personally, come in handy with both businesses. So what I'll probably do is really do this book focusing on both businesses. They're both important to me, and so I'm excited for that. So I'll let you guys know, I guess, how that goes as well. So lots of fun resources. There's so many more out there. There's more that I want to get. I know the Life Science site has, I know they have a book focused on men. They have, there's books for like babies and kids, like using oils for babies and kids. There's a book based on, I think it's called Taming Your Dragon. I think focuses on the endocrine system and hormones. So there's lots of really great resources out there. I'm just kind of building up my resource stash here a little bit. But I just wanted to share some of that with you. And let me see, I don't know if I finished my thought on the multi-level marketing business. So for those of you who just hear that and just shut down, I just want to say, one, just, you know, this company is different. This company is amazing. This company donates and has charities all over the world, and their foundation is amazing, and the business pays for all the expenses of the foundation. So the foundation, 100% of proceeds can actually go to help the people. That's just one small example of why it's such a great company, and it's different. It is different. Now, not to say that some people selling for the business are different. I'm sure there's some people out there who are still treating it as they just want to make money, right? That's not what I'm about. I want to help people. I want to educate. I want to just help guide people along, you know, along this journey. But one thing to keep in mind is that for those, you know, you see, oh, it's a scam, it's a pyramid scheme, blah, blah, blah. It's a ripoff, they're so expensive, and those are all separate issues that can be addressed. But the reason it's a multi-level marketing company, while we have a negative connotation in our heads, it just means that basically they have chosen to put their marketing money, they've chosen to give that marketing money to people like me. And if you choose to you, to anyone else who decides to sell for them. They aren't putting that money into TV commercials and big old billboards and those kinds of things. They're saying we want when our business grows, we want that to benefit the people, our people, right? That are selling our business. And so that money then is just allocated to people like me versus, you know, the big old network TV company or whatever. And so that's just what that means. It's not this big scheme. It's not this big, you know, there's a system in place, but they're providing income for people who may be able to, if this is their passion, have been able to quit the job that they don't love and can do this as their passion. And they've made it so that maybe stay-at-home moms, like well, I'm not now, but I was a few years ago, you know, can make some extra income, or could just have my oils paid for if I want. That money is going to help families versus just go to a big marketing company or, you know, whatever. And so that's just what that means. So don't let that deter you. If you're thinking about doing the business and you're thinking about, or you're just thinking about joining and starting with the oils, like, you guys, I wouldn't be doing this if this was a scam. If this was like this big old pyramid scheme, I wouldn't be doing this. I'm I think into my 5th year, and I'm nothing but impressed with the company. Every company has issues, especially when they're growing quickly, but they've been around for 25 years. They've worked out a lot of those. They're always going to have some as things change over time, but they're 25 years this year. They are very established. They're very transparent, and that is pretty cool. So anyway, I will stop. I just wanted to do a quick video just showing you my pile of like resources here, give you guys some ideas of ways you know, whether it's self-growth and becoming a leader if you decide that you want to run it, you know, to look into Young Living as a business. Like I said, you don't have to. Even when you become a member, you don't have to. You can sign a few people up just to get your oils paid for and you're good to go. Or you can go further than that and make an extra income with it. But I also wanted to show you just some really fun resources that are out there to use your oils, because you need to use them. Do not get your kit and set it on a table and forget about it, or put it in the bathroom sink, underneath the bathroom sink, and forget about them. You need to use them. Don't let them overwhelm you. Just get them out and play. I have Facebook classes, Nicole Gardner Mackin on Facebook. Facebook friend me, follow me, whatever. I have free Facebook classes almost once a week on different topics, and you can access them anytime. If you come during the actual class itself, you can win free prizes. But I encourage you to come. Just look on the internet for there's so many resources out there, but I've given you some that I know I trust, because that can always be an issue. But definitely reach out to me if you have questions, or you want, you know, some extra resources that I might have on hand, or, you know, in my brain. I think I talked about the main ones already. So, but reach out to me if you have any questions about anything. And thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to doing many more videos I just had a little order come in, but I have a bigger order coming in, and so I'll probably just do a video of unboxing those together. So I'm going to be doing a lot of product shares, order shares, talking about specific products, why we use what we use. I'm going to hopefully just do lots of fun educating, because that's what I want to do, and that's because I believe in the product so much. I have no problem recommending these things to you guys. So anyway, thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your day, and we'll be back soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.